In 2013, it's going to be a year filled with movies based on comics, including Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Man of Steel, 300: Rise of an Empire, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, Kick-Ass 2, Wolverine, R.I.P.D, and Red 2. So guys, it's time to do a little predicting. Schnepp, look into your crystal ball and tell us what you think will end up being the top 5 best comic book based movies of 2013 from from number 5 to number 1.
I've looked into my crystal skull. What shall be the best movies of 2013?
All right, so from 5 down, I have number 5, Iron Man 3. Number 4, Kick-Ass 2. It starts to get weird with numbers in these countdowns. Number 4, Iron Man 3 would be number 5. It looks like it's going to be a really another great Iron Man movie. So I'm excited about it. Number 4, Kick-Ass 2. I loved the first Kick-Ass. I've read Kick-Ass 2, the comic book, so I know what's coming. I think if they pull it off, it's going to be fantastic. Number 3 for me is Thor: The Dark World. I loved Thor. I love the Walt Simonson run of Thor. I think the Thor Marvel character is an incredible interpretation. So I love what they're doing with Thor and keeping it in Asgard and all the magic Norse realms and all the creatures that they're bringing forth. I'm excited to watch it. What's happening over there?
we're being invaded.
Thor's minions are trying to break through.
Number 2, Man of Steel. I think the Superman reboot by Snyder and the Nolan team is going to be fantastic. It's going to be epic and really fun. So I'm really looking forward to Man of Steel. And for me, number 1, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. I'm a giant Sin City fan. I have every book of Miller's he's ever written, every individual issue of Sin City. I'm a super sweaty, freaky Sin City freak, and I can't wait. I've waited 6 years. I love the first Sin City. I have where they broke it up into each individual story, the deluxe edition. If you guys know what I'm talking about, Rodriguez shot it so that each story could be its own movie. So I can't wait till October. So for me personally, Sin City number 1.
All right, in my top 5. Now, before I list my top 5, let me throw this in here because inevitably this always comes up when people talk about either sequels or comic book movies. I always want to reach through my computer screen and choke people who think they're being clever and original when they say, Hollywood's got no ideas left. There's no originality left. Look. We're talking about comic book movies this year. We've got a list of about 7 or 8. There is going to be 500 to 700 full-length feature films made this year. Probably over 200 of them will get wide theatrical release. Not even limited theatrical, wide theatrical release. Even if there were 20 comic book movies this year, that would be less than 10% of the film. So please, no crying and whining about Hollywood doesn't have any original, there's no original films anymore. We're talking about under 10% here. So let me just get it out of the way. All right.
And these are original movies too. They're just adaptations of comic books and stuff. So.
Yeah, now some of them are sequels and granted, but all right, let me start at number 5. I think Kick-Ass 2. I love the original so much. I finally got around to reading some of the further books. You're right. Schnepp's completely right. They nailed this right. It's going to be amazing. Looking forward to that. So Kick-Ass 2. Number 4, Iron Man 3. Yes, I wasn't thrilled with Iron Man 2, but, you know, they put in a fresh director. Jon Favreau was great for the first one and setting the direction, but bringing in Shane Black to direct this I think was great. Number 3, I think the Wolverine looks fantastic. I love what I'm hearing about it and the direction they seem to be going, so I'm really stoked for that. Number 2 and number 1 were close for me, but number 2, Thor 2. I loved the first Thor, saw it 7 or 8 times in theaters. And I just cannot wait. But I think the best comic book movie this year is going to be Man of Steel. I think that one is going to be the one that takes the top prize. So just once again, number 5, Kick-Ass 2, number 4, Iron Man 3, number 3, Wolverine, number 2, Thor: The Dark World. And I predicting that the best comic book movie this year is going to be Man of Steel.
So John, the reason I didn't have Wolverine in my picks is just because of the last Wolverine. It was the last standalone Wolverine was so bad that I think this new one is going to be great, but it's a wait and see for me. Red 2 also, it's just like the first Red was just like, why is there a second one? I'll see it eventually when it's on DVD, just like I did the first one because it didn't do anything for me. Ripped, I'm wait and see. The same with the sequel to 300. It's just those are such unknown quantities with, you know, that they could be horrible or they could be really good.
I mean, I loved the first Red, so I am really looking forward to Red 2. And I finally read R.I.P.D. And I'm really curious. I love the Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds casting, so we'll see how that goes.
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to stop what you're doing and subscribe to our AMC Theaters YouTube channel to keep up to date on all the movie news, editorials, and our AMC Movie Talk Show. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to hear about all our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.